Welcome to the Cherokee Tribune Ledger Podcast. Today is Tuesday, November 29th, and on this day in 1976, actor Chadwick Boseman was born.
We don't do that here.
I'm Dan Ratcliffe, and here are your top stories presented by Credit Union of Georgia. A Canton man was sentenced to 25 years for rape and a fentanyl overdose death. A father and daughter died in a Thanksgiving car crash. And the Woodstock Rotary Club served Thanksgiving meals to seniors. We'll have all this and more coming up on the Cherokee Tribune Ledger Podcast. You deserve better than your bank. Better service, better rates, better solutions. Now is the perfect time to make the switch to Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank. Credit Union of Georgia is a homegrown, not-for-profit cooperative that will provide you with personalized customer service, a network of more than 30,000 accessible ATMs across the country, and convenient locations right here in Cherokee County, including the brand new Hickory Flat branch. Become a member today or apply for a loan online at cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank. A Canton man has been sentenced to 25 years in prison in two separate cases after he was convicted of charges including rape, involuntary manslaughter, trafficking fentanyl, and aggravated assault. 23-year-old Nicholas Brian Gosnell pled guilty and was sentenced August 23rd in total to 25 years in prison, followed by life on probation for two separate cases involving multiple crimes and three different victims. During the hearing, Gosnell admitted to charges of rape, involuntary manslaughter, violation of Georgia's Controlled Substance Act, trafficking fentanyl, and aggravated assault strangulation. According to the District Attorney's Office, in July 2018, Cherokee Sheriff's Office deputies began investigating a drug-facilitated sexual assault. On the evening of the assault, Gosnell gave a young woman illegal drugs and later forced more intoxicants on her before raping her. After an investigation that included a sexual assault exam, forensic extractions, DNA testing, and witness interviews, deputies arrested Gosnell for rape. In September 2020, the Cherokee Multi-Agency Narcotics Squad received information that Gosnell, who had been released on bond over the state's objection, was selling narcotics. After an investigation, undercover agents purchased drugs from Gosnell, which field tested positive for fentanyl. A search warrant at Gosnell's home resulted in police finding several drugs and $28,000 in cash. When agents examined Gosnell's cell phone, they found texts from John O'Connell, who had consumed drugs containing fentanyl and died August 19, 2020. O'Connell's death has previously been ruled an accidental overdose, but after reviewing the texts, police began investigating the death as a homicide. A father and daughter from Canton were killed in a crash on Knoxbridge Highway Thursday. According to the Sheriff's Office, deputies were dispatched to a four-vehicle crash around 11:30 a.m. on Knoxbridge Highway near Scott Hudgens Drive in Canton. The crash is still under investigation, but according to the Sheriff's Office, preliminary indications are that a Ford F-150 traveling east crossed the center line and struck a Nissan Armada traveling west. A man who was driving the Armada and his daughter, who was in the back seat, were killed. His wife and juvenile daughter were transported to Wellstar-Kennestone Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The father and daughter were 52-year-old Chris Mines and 18-year-old Olivia Mines of Canton. The driver of the F-150, a 24-year-old from Canton, was also transported to Kennestone Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No other injuries were reported. A grand jury has formally charged a Woodstock man with armed robbery after authorities say he held another man at gunpoint and stole his money. According to his indictment filed November 14th, Oswald Ruiz Garcia is charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, 4 counts of aggravated assault, and 2 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Police say he's charged with holding a man at gunpoint and stealing $200 and a wallet on August 19th. He's currently being held in the Cherokee County Jail without bond.
You see, Bobby, on Thanksgiving, people will be so jazzed by the moistness of the turkey you'll have to tune them out.
Cherokee Thanksgiving gave around 2,400 meals Thursday to families in Cherokee and Pickens counties. La Katrina Tacos and Margaritas was the host for the event this year. Restaurant staff from both La Katrina and Williamson Brothers Barbecue in Canton prepared the meals, and volunteers assembled them and sent them out for delivery. This year's event was originally planned to be held from Williamson Brothers Barbecue in Canton, which has helped provide food in the past, but moved to La Katrina after a fire shut down the restaurant earlier this month. The Cherokee Thanksgiving meal this year was chicken, rice, green beans, dressing and gravy, and a roll and sugar cookie. Additional trays of food were donated to the Atlanta Mission for the Homeless. Over 200 volunteers contributed to the effort, which is now in its 30th year.
Engineered Solutions of Georgia. We guarantee a stable, dry foundation. With over 30 years of experience and a lifetime of support, residential and commercial. Hey, we do it all. For basement waterproofing and repairs to your foundation. Dial 678-ESOG now.
I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty. I want to share with small businesses one of the smartest moves we ever made in real estate. We bought our business properties and did not lease our offices, and we paid ourselves instead of our landlords. It was an additional revenue source for our company without any additional work. If you are 2 years in business and occupy over 50% of the space, you very well might qualify for a no money down loan to buy your business property. Whether it's an office property, retail, industrial, or any other number of commercial properties, you may qualify. Owning your business property could eliminate or reduce the check you send to the IRS. Owning your place of work will also enable you to use additional equity to borrow or save. Please call me at 678-708-6885 or visit drakerealty.com and see if we can help you build equity and wealth in your business.
Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable.
The Rotary Club of Woodstock recently served a homemade Thanksgiving feast to residents of Colbert Square Senior Housing. The annual Thanksgiving dinner is a longtime favorite tradition for the club. To connect with the club or to find out more information, visit their Facebook page.
I give a little bit. I give a little bit of my love to you.
Cherokee County nonprofits and other charities across the state are participating in Georgia Gives on Giving Tuesday, which is today. Held the Tuesday following Thanksgiving, Giving Tuesday is an international day of giving to follow the traditional shopping days of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. GA Gives, hosted by Georgia Center for Nonprofits, invites people to donate to their favorite charities in the state through their website, gagives.org. The platform is free to nonprofits, and they can use it year-round to raise funds through custom profile pages. Participating Cherokee County organizations include Cherokee Theater Company, Reeling In Recovery, and Service League of Cherokee County, Georgia. Last year's GA Gives on Giving Tuesday campaign helped raise a total of $27,147,800 for Georgia nonprofits through more than 180,000 donations. Since its founding in 2012, the GA Gives movement has rallied over 556,000 individual contributions and raised more than $90 million for the nonprofits working to create positive and lasting change throughout Georgia.
Unknown error. Every time I think my business is on track, I get these computer issues that shut me down for a day.
Ever since my business partnered with Click IT of Marietta, I don't even worry about those types of things. They're local, they have 20 years experience, and specialize in helping small businesses just like mine and yours.
Do they handle hardware and software?
Hardware, software, malware, you name it. Just tell them when and where, and they will be there. Visit them online at marietta.clickitcomputers.com or give them a call at 678-202-4600. Instead of submitting a support ticket, call Marietta Click It. Thanks again for listening to today's Cherokee Tribune Ledger Podcast. Did you know over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode and share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. You can add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or Google Home Briefing, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. Darren Sutherland, Executive Director. Jacob Sutherland, Director. Matt Golden, News Director. Chin Ray Zhang, Director Producer. And Jason Gentarola, Audio Producer. All rights reserved.